Yeah, I think you're right. The real question is how many of them stick.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to having to learn a new car. See how different it is.
Yeah, same. Especially since the work and the changes I've been making have uh, proved some benefit. I've I don't know about consistency, but I've got a little bit more pace, and some of that is based on stuff that I've just recently learned. Not sure how much I want to relearn.
That, and I have a database of sets.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that our
for every track in the series or service, and it's all out the window.
Yep.
By the way, 100% track usage.
Are you serious?
Yep, 100 degrees, 100% usage.
Of course it is.
And it was low usage in the 30-minute warm-up. Totally unrealistic.
Well, after the 7% or whatever that was we saw, the other extreme is just as rare.
On the right. Clear.
I predict plenty of early lap carnage because of the track state. People are going to be braking way too late in the turn one.
All right. Yeah, 100 degrees, 100% track usage.
Nice.
And only 95% humidity. All right, going in. Good luck. 80. Now it's 83 in the quali. Dropped 17 degrees.
They do simulate a 15-minute time span between the two.
Jesus, I wish they'd... So even my warm-up lap was a waste of time.
TKSIM Racing 200 on YouTube says best set is one that is blinking yellow everywhere.
We are definitely always pushing the limits. It is definitely slick.
Come on, one more lap. Come on, push, push, push. Come on. We're showing 2 laps of fuel left.
Like that.
Well, let's see what happens with that.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Jeez.
I will fucking take that.
Oof. Okay, quick summary. Interlagos,
Race set. Jesus, I almost forgot. Race set.
race set,
Sorry.
good memory. Yep. And I am driver 17. So far, I've qualified 13th. Nice lap, John.
Thank you. 500ths off of Togo. I'll freaking take it.
Hell yeah. Who's left to qualify? Audris,
Probably
Jorge.
Jorge. He's
Yep.
way back. Yeah, he's out there now.
Nick. All right, and we're looking at 21 laps. Current track temperature is 82 and maximum track usage 100%. Slippery. Oof. So, assuming has Jorge put in a lap yet? Assuming Jorge finishes a lap, I'm going to be gridding 14th.
Jorge, P2. All right. I have effed up. That. All right.
All right. Good luck, John. Wish me luck.
Yeah, we're gonna need it. Try not to blow turn 1 tonight.
Hope to make it to turn 1. What am I thinking?
Good
Positive.
luck, everyone.
I'm going to make it to turn 1.
Right, there's enough fuel there, mate, to finish the race. You're fine. Okay, half the cars are on the grid.
Bill's only got me by 1 position. I'm surprised about that.
All right.
Gary in 10th. Pablo. Me. Bill.
Check my race set for the 50th time and grid.
Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars to grid.
Aku. 3 cars
Yeah,
ahead.
we're still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Pablo, Bill, me.
Right, one last car needs to pull its
Where's our
finger out,
tourists?
and then we're all ready. Right, we're all ready.
TKSIM Racing 200 on YouTube says good luck.
Thanks, Toppy.
Godspeed, my friend. One on your right. Stay left. Keep to the left. Still there, hold that line. Yeah. Watch out, slow car ahead. Go right. Watch your left. Clear.
Oh, that was close.
What's behind you doesn't matter.
Somehow parted
Jesus
the waters.
fucking Christ. Because you need to go 3 wide on the first fucking lap in the goddamn hairpins.
Ouch. Was that you I passed, John? Are you out?
Yeah, I was 3 wide.
Sucks.
Geez, we got about half the fucking field.
Yeah, there's a big gap in front of me. I barely made it. There was no reason I... Pure luck.
Where are you going, man?
20 more laps.
TKSIM Racing 200 on YouTube says you seem to have better relations with sim racing gods than John. TKSIM Racing 200
least
on
today,
YouTube
Toppy.
says good avoidance.
Just pure luck.
One on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
All right, settle in. Where are we?
Stopped on the right. There's an incident ahead.
Repairs, John?
I'm in 18th. I think
Cool.
I've picked up about 10 spots.
Nice.
I was in the middle of the track, so I had to let the whole field go by.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times recently. Painful.
Yeah, you don't need to go 3 wide in the freaking S's on the first lap.
Senna would have done it. Therefore, I have to.
Raúl, y eso que te dejo pasar. No me puedes dejar pasar ahí, tío. Te puedes reír lo que quieras, pero si no aprendes no es mi culpa, tío. Vos no aprendés a frenar, que es diferente. Pedro, tenías una recta kilométrica para dejar pasar a los 5 o
Guys?
7 primeros. Pero te estoy dando el paso antes, pero ya...
Too fast for me
Salgo
to
de la
understand.
trazada.
We have an argument in Spanish.
Can't tell if that's an argument or a negotiation.
Watch your road.
Luego te pones mi cámara on board y lo ves. Pero más que cámara on board, no necesito ver nada. Vos sos un... Tenés que aprender a aprender. O a ver lo que estoy haciendo. Te tengo que decir, pasame. Coyote, please.
What he said.
Que sí, Pedro, que yo tengo que aprender con casi 6.000 de rating y tú con 3.000 no, que es culpa mía, tío, ya está, no pasa nada. Ah, o sea que ahora los numeritos son lo que valen. No hablemos más.
That's what the mute driver keybind is for.
Los números siempre dicen cosas, otras cosas que no las quieres ver. Fuiste tú el que se puso a llorar. Y si me pegaste y me rompes el auto, ¿qué quieres que haga?
eyes open, we've got a slow one. It looks like they stopped ahead. Clear. Be aware there's a car stopped on the left. Stay left. Clear.
Not often I see Togo coming back to me.
He probably got damage.
There was some dust up that Rolly called in turn 1 that I couldn't see.
Well done, mate. You captured the car in front. Come on, you can get it. The gap is 1.6 seconds.
Race for the safety rating.
Down to the last 10 laps. Well, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, that's what I did last week. And still screwed it up. But you're better at that than I am. Mindset.
TKSIM Racing 200 on YouTube says top 10. Good.
Harry Drive.
Liking that, mate. Your fastest lap in the session.
Nice lap, Gary.
Hang in there, just 5 more laps. You're looking good out there. There's an incident ahead.
There's got to be some carnage in the last 5 laps I can take advantage of, right?
Car 1 is now leading.
You went 3 wide.
The leader just did a 33.203. Okay, 5 laps of fuel, 5 laps. You have 2 to go.
Man, if I could do T1 brake zone like that every time, Jesus.
Pretty good recovery drive, actually.
Those feel good. I felt that in Mexico. I was really pleased with what I was able to do. Consolation prize. Fast in, slow out, still not the way, Glenn. Reproving it.
Good race. 16 X's. Just right.
Perfect, Seth. Perfect.
Well,
Oh man.
I could have wait 3 laps. I couldn't attack the
Right,
3 last laps to try to catch you guys, but I think you were faster anyway.
At least you got in the car.
Congrats, podium.
I was counting on some last lap carnage, guys. Come on. Nice race pace, Gary. I could not catch you.
No. All right, I gotta go back and watch that first lap. What the ever-living hell?
Oof. Where'd you end up, John?
12th.
Nice. That is impressive. All right. Yeah, let's go back and look at lap 1.
Yeah, I just try and survive the first lap, and I just get eaten alive by doing it.
So I lost Laos, right? Is that Laos?
So there's Arturus. And I'm side by side with Arturus. And then he hit me. Yeah. Okay, well, what the fuck ever.
Good example, Glenn, of discretion over valor, letting Laos go, but then almost getting clobbered by Plumley. That was close. I saw a flash of yellow in my mirror, Rob. I had yellow front and back at that moment. Nice job on cold tires, Laos. All right, so let's see what happens here. So,
I'll see you in Sunday Drive, Glenn.
all right, see you, John. Bad luck. So this is Arturus bouncing off. Yeah. So John gets lucky here. The wheel to wheel is not usually damaging to either car. And then go back a little bit. Interestingly, what's going on with my sim? Weird. Oh, about that. Yeah, there we go. All right, so this is Pablo, Aku, Gary, Bill, Laos, and me. So John and Arturus bounce off. Oh. Yep. And Pablo probably caught out by John, and Arturus's dust up gets inside and shunts John. Oh, that's painful, John. That's the worst. It's the worst feeling. Wow, there's a lot of cars here. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although that one is Bill. He managed to keep it on track. Nice job, Bill. Or at least go in the right direction. Oof. Yeah, that was kind of ugly. So here's what I saw Loust and Bill chatting about. So he, Loust in the yellow, and then Bill and Gary. Aku. So here's where things get a little bit dicey. Loust gets in the back of the Bill, spins him. Oh, look how close I came. It didn't seem that close on my cockpit view, but I was so close. Oh, I can't believe I made it through that. Jeez, I got so netcode lucky. I think I was netcode lucky on Loust, and then just spur of the moment, heat of the moment lucky on John. Look at this. Whoops, wrong way. What's the let's see the suspension view. That's pretty close, John. Sorry about that. Certainly was not planned, but I was very lucky. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that was, whew. That was lucky for both me and John. If I'd hit him there, I probably would have spun, and there's a good chance we would have done some suspension damage with the way I was going to hit him. All right. Well, having considered not driving, just wasn't feeling it. Not sure whether I didn't sleep or exactly what was going on, but I'm glad I did. But as ever, it took a little bit of luck for it to happen. Strength of field was 33.94. Audris took it by 1.8 over Jorge. Kevin, nice sticking in there, P3. Nick and Seb, top 5. Arturus worked his way up to P6, 16 seconds back. I'm still going to stand by my decision of discretion over valor early to let him by. After the dust up, he was behind me, I think, and 133.0. Yeah, my fastest lap was a 133.5. He was half a second faster, so I don't think either of us would have been happy if I'd stuck him behind me. Probably would have ended in tears. And then Togo found P7, Pablo, Gary, me back in P10. I got lucky. Aku, if he hadn't made that mistake, I probably could not have passed him. I'm glad he did, and I was able to capitalize because I was able to drive away once I settled in after that. John, an impressive recovery to P12. That's a lot of spots to climb after starting DFL middle of lap 1. Bill, unfortunately, back in P15. Nick, Cam, looks like Cam was caught up in that lap 1. I'm guessing maybe, I didn't see, but maybe Robert Plumley was caught up there, loused. Oof. All right. So for me, what did I end up with? Did I get any incidents? 4. Wonder if I got a 4X when I passed through there. I don't really, maybe when I got into Laos, I didn't see it come up on the screen, but I was certainly saturated at that time. So I gained a tiny bit of safety and a decent chunk of driver rating, back to 36, 33. P10 in a 33.94 strength of field netted me 150 champ points. So that's a decent haul. I think my highest ever champ point haul for a race is 164, something like that. So placing forward third in a strength of field like this is a big deal.
Hey guys.
Hey John. I'm just finishing the stream. I'm going to reboot and I'll be back in a few.
Oh,
All right. So all in all, I'm happy I raced. Happy I chose a little bit of discretion over valor. Happy I got a little bit lucky. So didn't overdrive too much. Was able to brake early enough on the extreme slippy track to not overdrive T1. That was my main focus the entire race. And then I've tried to get back to focusing on looking at apexes and exits. I think when I'm focused on other things, I start looking kind of over the car and not focusing. So that'll always help. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.